Hey, Wolfpack, I'm Crimson Wolf, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We are back at Meryl's house after getting an item she needs to fix her Luvion. So we're going to talk to her and see what's going on with that.
Hawk, I could never have faced the Keeper myself. I never imagined a human would help me restore Dalish history. No one ever understood. Not the Keeper, not my clan. Just you.
Okay. Well, I am not romancing her, so...
When the Eluvian is finished, they'll appreciate all you've done for them.
It's all right. Even if they hate me forever, I'll know I helped them. You're the first real friend I've ever had. Maceranas Lethaline.
Okay, yeah, one more, I think it's a question beliefs, or it might be a gift. Yes, I think it's a gift I have to give her, because I think I got it from the guy, the merchant elf in the Dalish camp.
I've got something for you.
Ooh. Did you get this from Master Island? Mythal, did I miss some important occasion? I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
There's no occasion, Meryl. I just thought you'd like it.
I do like it. I'm sorry I'm making a mess of this. No one has ever given me a present before. Useful things. Tools or clothes. Because I needed them, not just because. Maceranas, I'll find a good place for this.
Okay, I think that's all. You don't have anything else, do you?
By the Dread Wolf!
Nope.
Why is my house always such a mess when people are here?
Alright, so plus 15. I do love Meryl's new outfit. I do like the mod that I put in. I don't know what mod it is. I'm thinking it's the same mod that gives me my clothes. I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't check. I do like the hair mod. I also like the mod that takes away the gray and greenish skin color of the elves. I mean, that was an ugly thing that they had on them in the vanilla version of the game. Alright, so I'm gonna gather my party and I'm gonna go back to Sundermount to do Forbidden Knowledge questline. Okay, so I'm back on Sundermount. I'm gonna show you what this Forbidden Knowledge tome is, if you don't know already. The first one I found was in Viscount's Keep. It's in the throne room to the very back. The door is locked in the first act, but it's open in Act 2. And the second one is in the Chantry, which I believe I did both of them. I'll probably check off screen, and if I didn't, I'll put it in the next video, or I'll do something. Excuse me. But yeah, those were, and the third one should be over here past the Dalish camp.
Praise your maker.
I saw the entrance in my last video, and I didn't go in there because I had Meryl with me, and she always, she ride with you if you destroy the tomes, which I always do. So I don't bring Meryl with me on these quests. So beforehand, if you do those quests, do not bring Meryl with you. She gives you like plus 10 rivalry for every time, not for the entire quest, but overall, every time you destroy one of these tomes, she gives you plus 10 rivalry, I think. Or at least I think it's plus 10 at the first one and then like plus 5 for the rest of them. So it's like plus, what, 25 at the end at the very least. Plus, I thought it's plus 10 every time. It might only be plus 5 after the first one. So it's like plus 25 at the very least. If it is 10, it's like plus 40 rivalry, which is ridiculous. But yeah. Anyway, let's go. Okay. So we are in this cave that we will see about 2 or 3 more times. So anyway, guys, I wanted to talk about some Dragon Age 4 potential news. Well, not even potential. So about 7 months ago, BioWare hired this writer named Alex Kennedy. I believe his first name is Alex, his last name is Kennedy. But yeah, they hired him to be a writer on the team, and at the time they didn't confirm like what team he was on. They didn't confirm if he was on the Mass Effect team, the BioWare, the Dragon Age team, or if he was working on a new IP. But anyway, apparently this happened at some point. I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember seeing this tweet, but apparently Mark Dura, Mark Dura, tweeted, welcome to the Dragon Age Team 2, Alex Kennedy. I never saw this tweet, and I followed Mark Dura and Mike Laidlaw, and I've never seen that tweet, but they did confirm that he is officially with the Dragon Age team. And yesterday, what the heck? Oh, that's the stinking odor. I should take that stinking thing down first. But yeah, they confirmed there was a article by, what the heck is happening? There's an article by Eurogamer where they interviewed him, and he's practically done with what he has to do at BioWare. He's about halfway done at least. I think the article said. So for the most part, he's done with his part. And as to what he was working on, we don't know. We don't know if it was, like I said that already. We don't know if it was DLC content, if it was main game content. I'm pretty sure in the article he said it has nothing to do with the main story of the game. But I doubt it's DLC. And I doubt it's DLC mainly because I doubt they'll be working on DLC content so soon. Before they actually put out the main series, So I'm assuming he's working on like side quests or something that will be like a major choice, at the very least. That's my assumption anyway. I doubt he's doing DLC at work at the moment because the actual game isn't even out. So, but yeah, but this is like the first pretty much confirmed confirmation of, Dragon Age 4 in production. Because earlier, I think this year, I'm pretty sure it was this year. Mike Laidlaw sent out a tweet or a response saying Dragon Age 4 isn't a thing until it's a thing. Basically saying he wasn't really confirming that there's a Dragon Age 4 coming out just yet. But with this news, this pretty much confirmed like, hey, DA4 is in production. It's been in production for the very least 7 months. Me personally, I'm pretty sure that this game has been in production for, if I had to venture a guess, I would say the better part of 2 years. And I say that mainly because I'm assuming they started production on a game in 2015, so about a year after the main bulk of Inquisition was finished, not including DLC. Because I'm assuming that they outsourced Dragon Age Inquisition DLCs. The reason I say that is because I know BioWare Austin did the Descent DLC. I'm not sure if it was Edmonton, the main shoot, I can't remember. I'm not 100% sure if it was BioWare Edmonton that did the other DLCs or who did them, so I'm not sure if they started working on it, if the main BioWare team did the other DLCs or not, so I can't tell you for sure. But if I had to venture a guess, I'm assuming they started development on DA4 after taking a break and finishing Dragon Age Inquisition, and they started in 2015. That's my assumption. That's not confirmed or anything. That's my assumption. Oh man, this stinking Revenant keeps putting me back, and I can't heal Varric because his stupid butt keeps getting tossed around. Seriously, Varric, take a potion. You're kidding me. Yeah, Revenant was getting on my nerve too. Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming they started development in 2015 because they wanted to give everybody some time to rest. Actually, when Dragon Age Inquisition came out, what, late November 2014, right? So I think they started maybe May or like at least May of 2015, at least the early stages of like planning and writing the next Dragon Age game. And it's following a trend. If you look at the trend of like the Dragon Age games, the first one came out in 2009, followed by DA2 in 2011. So that was a 2-year period between those two games. And then you had Inquisition came out in 2014. So there's a trend on when the games come out and everything. If they continue that trend, that 2 to 3 year trend, then DA4 is scheduled to come out, 2018, so next year. And that's why I predict that we will see it, or at least that's the time that we'll get our first, information about it. Personally, I think if it's 2018 that the game comes out, fine, but that's like a long ways off for me. I mean, like, if they announce it in 2018, that's still too long ago, because that means the game won't come out till like 2019. Which I don't want. I kind of want the game to be announced this year and then come out in 2018. That's my preferred, because I want the game as early as possible. But mainly because I am just I just want the next Dragon Age game like right now, and I'm impatient, and that's just how I am. But yeah. What happened to you? Kind of got slowed for some reason. But yeah. So yeah, that was the basic news. That this dude, Mike Kennedy, Alex Kennedy, had an interview with Eurogamer and basically confirmed Dragon Age 4, that he was writing it. He's like halfway through with his writing, his part, which is interesting news. It's great news. And also, if for everybody who saw that the female elf voice actor was back in the studio, I'm pretty sure she isn't doing the voice of the Inquisition. I think she's done voices for other studios as before that as an elf. So I doubt she's back at BioWare, because that seems, I'm pretty sure they will bring back the Inquisitor, at least for a scene. But I don't think she's back. I don't think that's what she was in the studio for at the time. At least that's my assumption. I'm not sure on it, guys. Like I said, I am just, I'm thinking, guess just as everyone else has. God, how many dang enemies do we have? Oh crap, there's a Revenant. Isabella, I'm gonna need you to hit. Oh crap, you can't hit. There you go. I am going to. Oh crap, I can't do nothing. Okay. But even if I died, I mean, I can still be going. I'm gonna just drop everything on him. Freeze him and everything. Like, I'm not joking. Drop everything on this dude. I basically took him down by myself. What were y'all at, huh? Varric might have been helping. I'm not sure. Might have been helping. Anyways, yeah. That is my DA4 news for you guys. As to if when Dragon Age 4 is coming out, I have no idea. I really wish I knew. I'm hoping to see a DA4 announcement at E3 in a couple of weeks, actually, because it's May as of when I'm recording this, May 23rd, and E3 is.
The gauntlet is passed. Only a shape ray brings the light. Convert.
E3 is June 17th? I want to say it's 17th. I'm not sure. I think it's the 17th. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure when it is. But I know it's sometime next month. And I look forward to it. I really do. Like, I'm hoping they announce Dragon Age 4 along with some other games, but Dragon Age is the big one I'm looking out for. I doubt it's gonna get announced. I doubt it, but who knows, guys? I mean, when Dragon Age Inquisition was announced for
The great stores are
um was announced, it was like what 2014, 2013 E3. Have I been saying E3 or have I been saying EA? I hope I've been saying E3, but yeah, I'm hoping. But when Dragon Age Inquisition was announced in 2013, I didn't expect it. I was just watching E3, you know, randomly because I don't watch it every year. I just watch it every now and again. But they announced it, and I was like, oh my god! I was so freaked out when I saw the trailer for Dragon Age Inquisition that year. I like literally, I was so excited. It got me so excited. I still get excited, so I'm hoping that, you know, this year we see Dragon Age announcement. I can't really say I'm outright expecting one, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for the best. It's very hard to say because, you know, they took some people from BioWare to work on Mass Effect. But since Mass Effect is officially done now, I'm pretty sure most of those people have gone back to the Dragon Age team. Unfortunately, the BioWare is working on a new IP, which we don't know what that is yet. We know that the code name for it is Dylan. We don't know if that's going to be the main name for it. I kind of doubt it, but we don't know what that new IP is yet. They may announce that at E3, rather than Dragon Age 4, or they might announce it along with Dragon Age. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping Dragon Age 4 gets announced at E3 this year. I'm hoping for it. I know a lot of people in BioWare community is hoping for it. I just think, you know, it's a good time to announce it. Anyway, I'm gonna head to probably the Hanged Man guys and talk to Isabella and Varric, because I have some missions for them to do. So I'm seeing you in a second. Alright guys, well, I'm back at Mira's house because apparently I have a quest for her called Questioning Beliefs. I don't know why I didn't turn up when I was here before, but hey, whatever. So let's talk to her and get that out of their way.
Oh, Hawke. Come in. I was just... Am I crazy?
What? No, of course not.
I thought their rule in a home would fix everything. The mirror would work and everything would be right again. But I keep dreaming of Paul's face. Everyone that I care for thinks I'm a monster.
What happened in that cave wasn't your fault. Paul did that to himself.
I know. But I caused it, or the clan did. Filling his head with terrible stories about me. You're a true friend, Hawke. Someday I'll make this up to you, Lethaline.
Okay, that's all it was. Because I can't get out of this thing from over here. Now I think about it, you know what? Meryl's Illuvion, because she didn't get it working, the item didn't help. She never fixes it, by the way. Or if that's a spoiler alert. Sorry. It shouldn't be a spoiler alert by now. Her Illuvion is pretty small compared to other ones we've seen. We've seen two. One, the Danish elf one, and the one Morgan fixes in Witch Hunt. You actually see both of them in Witch Hunt. You see the one from Danish origin and obviously the one Morgan uses. And they're both extremely massive compared to Meryl's. Meryl's is on a small side. But anyway, Illuvion's aside, I am going to go to Lowtown to turn this random quest in, and then I'm going to head to the Hanged Man to talk to Isabella and Varric. I have a few things. I have Isabella's ship and a few other things I turned into her, and I think that finally kickstarts our romance with Isabella, so that's good. And yeah, that's gonna be about it. I'm going to head there, and I'm gonna see you guys in a second. Because, you know, cutscenes. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through the lower town real quick.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard serial.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start his big finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennikovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
That's a Lethal Weapon reference. I was confused because there's a shadow right there and I didn't see a person, so I was like, what the f— Eastwise Garden.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so we're going to head into the Hanged Man and speak with Isabella and Varric. I hate it when I have a autosave and it stops my game and makes me think something's wrong. Every time, no matter how much I notice that it's a save, I just think it's a glitch has happened. Alright, Hanged Man. We're going to go talk to Varric first and see what's going on with him. I think it's called Family Troubles? I can't remember what it's called. It's Family something. I think it has to do with Bartrand.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Rivain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole. And all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
We need some answers from your brother.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
You've been nursing.
Alright, Family Matters.
Get another drink or
Alright, Isabella. What's up?
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame.
I'll drink to that.
Okay. So that was Question and Beliefs. I have a gift for her, a ship in a bottle to give to her.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawke. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Alright. That should start our romance with Isabella, hopefully. So I'm actually headed back to the mansion and see, and I also have a letter to look at as well. So I'm gonna see you guys in a second at the Hawke Estate.
So this is where you live. Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had more charm.
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister.
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
You can get your thrills in Hightown if you know where to look.
Oh. And where would that be?
I can show you what I have in mind.
I should go. That was an interesting diversion.
Is that all I am to you? Oh, my wounded heart.
We were using each other, sweet thing. I was curious about you, and now my curiosity is sated. Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
What about love?
Love? We were rooting. It has nothing to do with love.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why? I'm not. Did you know I was once married? When I was freed, I swore I would never marry again.
I can't imagine you married.
I was his plaything. A prized possession. He saw me with my mother at the market in Lemerrin and decided he had to have me. My mother gave me away for a goat and a handful of gold coins. She didn't even haggle over the price. Bitch.
Your marriage was loveless, and you've never experienced true love.
Oh, I've been in love. I fell in love with a man not long after my husband died. He foolishly asked for my hand. I refused to be tied down again, and I fled. It broke his heart. Destroyed him.
I'm sorry it ended that way.
He was better off. I saved him a lot of trouble in the long run.
How were you freed from the marriage?
My husband took an assassin's blade to the back of the skull. And before you start jumping to conclusions, no, I didn't hire the assassin. I did thank him profusely, however. Ah, Zevran. He was an artist.
You're not afraid of being hurt. You're just afraid of hurting someone else.
No, Look, it isn't like that. It's just easier this way. Now, if you're done trying to confuse the issue, I'm going to go.
Well, that was our little interaction with Isabella. Always nice. Okay. Oh, well. I zoomed in too much. Oh, look at Spiegel. Why are you at the bottom of the stairs?
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the Hero of Ferelden's camp.
Okay, well that's interesting. I do miss our Shadow from Dragon Age Origins, but we have Spiegel here. He's just as good. He's a good boy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys, because that little romance thing with Isabella is a good place to end it. I want to thank you guys very much. Wait! Before I forget, there is something I want to plug in here, guys. I do have a new series on my channel called Lore of Thedas. It is a series where I talk about all things Dragon Age, pretty much based off the codex entries of the games, the books, and other material BioWare has provided for us about the world of Thedas. And the first episode is up today, along with my DA2 video, obviously. And I want y'all to go check it out if you want to know more about Dragon Age. And the first topic is talking about Thedas, the continent itself. So that the series is called Lore of Thedas. I named it that because I didn't want to call it DA Talks, because that's what Lady Insanity has. And I didn't want to call it World of Thedas because that's what GamerMD has. So I ended up with the title Lore of Thedas, which some people voted on my Barra Amino. So go check that out, and if you like it, please, give a like, and comment below on what you think I should talk about next, or at least the topic you think I should talk about and that you're interested in. But guys, I am going to end the video here. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and comment on the video. And if you want to join the Wolfpack, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Well, thank you very much again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time on Dragon Age 2. Later, Wolfpack.